All right, what's going on, chat? Can we hear the mic? I think the mic should be. I had to do a bunch of settings last minute, so I'm not sure everything's working well. That new episode of Bleach was pretty hype. Yo, Bleach is back? Oh yeah, because they never finished the original anime. There was like, I think a whole couple of other arcs. I miss Bleach. Not in the sense that I would watch Bleach, but I miss when Bleach was big. Because it was cool. Why isn't chat on screen? There we go. Okay, so today's kind of a weird stream. Do you want me to just go straight over to the other setup? Okay, hold on. This should just... Whoa. It's me. My hands, at least. I've got some tools here. I've got the camera set up so we can see some objects. Finger cam, indeed. This might have been a little premature. I think we got to see what we want to see before we see what we see. What do I mean by that? Let's look at the haul first. Okay. So this is basically everything I got in Japan. So what do we want to see first? And keep in mind that some of this is going to be boring. Because I'm going to have to clean some of these. And that's going to be part of the stream. Because it's really hard for me to find time to do stuff like this. So I have to like make excuses and be like, oh, okay. I'll stream it so I can do it. RevRez, what's up, everyone? Need Daochin. I didn't buy a single, what should we say, inappropriate piece of media in Japan. I'm very proud of myself because there certainly was a lot of it. I was tricked into entering it was like 6 or 7 floors of like just completely JAV, which I think stands for Japan Adult Video. But on the bottom floor, it was like, come inside. It's, there's games in here. I was like, sick. Let's check out these games. It was just 6 floors of adult videos. Goemon. Okay. N64. You guys have selected N64. We're going to look at that first. Okay, hold on. I got to grab it all. Let me put on some music. And then we're going to go to our up close cam, which that should have worked, right? Okay, hold on. This is actually going to be kind of hard. I have to go grab everything. Actually, just move this out of the way. I'm not sure how far away from the mic I can be. Still haven't picked up my voice. I'm pretty far away. All right, there is that. That's pretty significant. Let's get one of these. One of these. I got a lot of stuff. Okay, well, it's not going to work without the power cable, so that would be important. Let's get that. Power cable. Jeez. This. Put that. I don't know, that kind of right there. Power cable off to the side. And get games, controllers. Okay, I'm gonna have it like within arm's reach of me. I'll show everything off one at a time. Games. Okay. I think it's everything. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of... Oh! I'm dropping games. Games are being spilled like spaghetti. Okay. Okay. So let's start out with the pièce de résistance. The golden N64. So, this was probably the one item that I would say I overpaid for. I think I spent 11,000 yen on this, which is, I want to say around $90. Let's do the conversions real quick. But I really wanted the gold N64 to go with my gold Majora's Mask cartridge. So hold on. Let me get a yen conversion. Actually, wait, I can't type. God damn it. I didn't think of this. Okay, hold on. Dollar. Yen to dollar. This is very challenging. If you enjoy this loot stream, you better enjoy it while it lasts, because it's probably never going to happen again. It's a very unique circumstance. Alright, so 11,000 yen. Okay, that's actually like $73. So that would be the priciest thing. I think that was the single most pricey item I bought. And honestly, not a terrible price for a golden N64. I think that's fair. It's in pretty good condition. So let's... Jeez. In addition to the gold N64, which we should be seeing on screen right now, I got the golden control. Oh no. It's fine. You can't break them. I got the golden controller. It's not in the best shape. I didn't care too much about the controller itself. I really just wanted the Nintendo 64. And then I got a yellow controller. All of the controllers are virtually the same price. So you can see there, it is 1650 yen. I think this green one might have been 1440. This green one was like in really good condition, so I wanted to get that. And then I got another red one because I wanted to also 1650. Let me calculate that. That's $11. So all the controllers generally were priced almost exactly the same. I'm gonna get some of them out of the way right now, so I have some more space. The gold one. Oh, also the green one came with the free expansion pack. Not that that's super useful to me. The other thing I got, does it smell like the 90s? It smells kind of like old plastic. I'm not sure it's the same thing. This should be, I'm not sure if it is, should be Mario Kart 64 packaged with the special two-tone controller. The two tones being black on top, gray on the bottom. So actually, that's one thing we're going to take a look at now. Live. We're going to see if this is actually what I thought it is. Because it's hard to tell. Everything's in Japanese. And I don't speak Japanese. So this was $3,300, which was $22. I think that's a super good price for Mario Kart and the controller. Now let's see if that's actually what's in here. I need a knife. Will it blend? We're not going to find out here. Okay. Hopefully that will be enough. Obviously this is not the original, like, saran wrap, so I'm not ruining a priceless artifact. This is after the fact. They repackaged this. Okay, moment of truth. No clear blue see-through controller. I don't know if that was Japanese, because I did not see a single one of those. But I know they're in America, because I saw that when I was young. Okay, it looks like we got lucky with this. I'm seeing what I believe to be the game. I think it is. Oh, not all this is in its own box. That's so sick. Okay, this is definitely worth $22. Look how pristine that box is. And look, they've got my colors on the back. Red, yellow, and my new two-tone. Okay, so we'll open that in a second. Let's... what if you open it, there's a DVD that played a video that gives you 7 days to live? Dang, what if... Okay, so here it is. The two-tone, black on top, gray on the bottom. Now, I don't really know why I thought that was that significant, but look at this. It's in the original packaging and everything. That's straight from 1997? Okay, so the controller has been used. I can see some minor cosmetic blemishes. I'll clean everything up later. I miss see-through stuff? Yeah. Nintendo had the whole line of see-through stuff. See-through Game Boys, see-through consoles. Okay, so that's super cool. I don't even know if I'm going to use this controller. I just wanted it. And there is the original packaging, if you're interested for what that looked like. It looks like you might imagine. Is that the controller of 97? It is. The very same. You know, actually, this does smell like the 90s. That's weird. It is a weirdly nostalgic smell. Okay, so that was success. Assuming that this has the game inside. Very pristine box. Super happy with that, because I guess it was a box inside of another box. Trying to figure out the best way to open this without damaging anything. Okay, hold on. I gotta move more stuff around. Nice. Oh, it's pristine. Look at that. I'm actually not sure this has ever been opened. Whoa. So that's how they came, huh? Look at that. It comes in like a plastic shelf. Mario Kart 64. I think this has been opened before, but clearly they preserved it very well. Look at that. Nintendo 64, written in plastic lettering at the bottom. Feels wrong to open it. And then the original instruction booklet, obviously in Japanese. Oh yeah, Toad's Kinopio. Kinopio. Peach, Kinopio, Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, Donkey Kong, Wario, Koopa. Very cool. Okay, and then I'm actually not sure what this is. I think it's like a brief little primer. Yeah, it's like a shortened, condensed instruction booklet. Kinopio, my beloved. Okay, so we are going to have to test this cartridge in a minute, so I'm going to leave this out for now. But yeah. Honestly, if things go as planned, someday you're going to see me with this very N64, and I'm going to be playing Mario Kart with like 3 other famous YouTubers. It'll be a collab. I don't know who it'll be with yet, but someday. These very controllers you're seeing now. Okay, so the Nintendo Power Brick for the N64 is super big. Go in there. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that's secure. Now, fortunately, I learned this. All of the Nintendo consoles, starting from the Famicom up until the N64, used this same AV cable adapter. Assuming that you have the new Famicom. The old Famicom, I don't even know what it uses. I'll be real with you guys. It's like a super old TV connector. So I got a new Famicom because I had no idea how to connect a Famicom to my TV. Also, something to note, these are the Japanese plugs, which are very similar to the American. However, Japan uses 100 volt standard instead of the 120 volt that you see in US and I think Australia. So technically, I should not be plugging these straight into the 120 volts. So what I have here is a step down converter. You can't see it off screen. Something else is plugged into it right now. So okay. It's a tight fit. Okay. So, different from the 120 volt of the US and Australia, and definitely different than the 240 volts of Europe. These are supposed to be 100. So I have a step down. Hopefully it's not going to blow anything up. Honestly, I've heard of people just plugging these straight into American 120 and nothing happening. So I'm not terrified, but let's try it with Pewds. Maybe too small for you to collab with. Yeah, I'll collab with Pewds, guys. Coming soon. I'll give Pewds the yellow controller. For some reason that feels correct. Well, KSI gazes wistfully. Yeah, no collabs with KSI, unfortunately. What's up, Devin? Long time no see. Back with a haul? Yeah. Nice crown. Yeah, Devin's got a special one. Wait, he actually moved up to the ruby crown? Holy. Laura confirms yellow's correct for Pewds. Yeah, yellow just feels right for Pewds. Okay. So, moment of truth. Let's see if this power cycles. We should get an indicator. Actually, where is the light on the N64? I know there is one. Right here. Okay, it power cycled. Now, the second part of the stream is, are any of these games going to play? So let's get our green controller. We're going to use this in controller port 1, which is all the way to the left, even on the Japanese N64, despite the Japanese read from right to left. So I'm kind of surprised that their controller port priority, even on the Japanese, is from left to right. So that's interesting. 64 looking clean. Yeah, I think this is the single most expensive item I bought on my trip. This was 11,000 yen, which is roughly 72 US dollars. And that is technically overpaying for an N64, but because it is the golden one, I was like, I want it. Did the stickers peel off clean? Probably not without a spudger, which I do have. I've got my iFixit kit over here. Matt, I just remember my crown situation. Wait, what's your crown situation? Do I need to give out some free memberships? Might be about that time. Okay, so we've tested it power cycles. Now, right here I have Super Mario 64 Japanese. I can't remember the exact amount of yen I spent on this. I think I got this for about 1,000 yen, which would be about $7. Wait, let me make sure that's correct. $6.7, yeah, $6.75. So this was, I would say, a fine price to pay for Japanese Super Mario 64. What's a spudger? I don't know, it's just what they call this tool. I don't really know why. For Gold 64, that clean, yeah, I don't think it's overpaying. That's what I thought too. I could have paid as low as $30 US for other N64s, but I really did want the gold. I really did. I wanted the gold. Okay, so without further ado, sits in clean. Now, what we're going to do next, maybe. Okay. Boom. Oh no, you can see me in the reflection. Good thing I'm wearing my hoodie. My identity was almost revealed. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn the light off so we can't see the reflection. That was almost a dox moment. Okay. There we go. I'm anonymous again. So, I have to plug in the input, which is this nifty cable right here that is wired to the TV, which is actually across the room. It's kind of far. Forgot to blow on the cartridge? No, believe that we don't have to do that. The only thing about this is you guys are probably not going to get any audio from this if it works. Let me pause our music. Okay. I carved the fat out of a bone and I'm using the fat as a canvas for art. Wow. Very metal. Okay. Without further ado. Please. Nice. Okay, did you guys hear the Mario? I don't think that's registering on the microphone. It's super loud for me. Okay, so let's see if I can play this with input lag, because I'm going to be looking at my monitor. Okay. Wow, look at this. The Japanese child that had this game last had a full 120 star clear. Let's actually play that. I want to see what Yoshi looks like on the Japanese version. He probably looks identical, but I want to make sure. Let me turn down the volume here because this is super loud for me. And you guys can't hear it at all, so it doesn't matter. Where's the remote? Oh no. Oh no, here it is. Woo! Volume. Oh, look at that volume slider. You love that, don't you? It's so classic looking. This is my Quasar. I've got a Sony Triniton lined up, but I don't have it yet. Okay. It's coming in intermittently? Really? Okay, well. Let's go see Yoshi. Oh, I should put my hands on the screen so you guys can see I'm not. Now, I got all this stuff with perfect timing because Nintendo is starting to crack down on people who use emulators. So now I can just play everything. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Runtime error. Sony Trinitons are peak? Yeah, it's true. Okay. So that was our first little glitch on Super Mario 64. That's interesting. What's up, Pup You? Are we watching a real CRT? We are. This is sort of a busted setup, but I'm showing off all the stuff I got in Japan, which is mostly retro video games. I'll show you guys everything. It's going to be a long-ass stream. Okay, let's see if we can avoid the runtime error. I don't know that much about retro consoles. So, like, I don't know if things like that are caused by dirty cartridges. Hopefully not the system itself. Game Mario brain damage. Okay, let's go higher this time. No! Another runtime error! Okay. Well, I came prepared. I have lots of cleaning supplies. Let's try resetting it a few more times. But we're obviously going to have to test this with more games. And then we're going to have to test cleaning it and then replaying it. Blow on it? No, I have the tools. I have real tools. I don't have to resort to such profane. Oh, jeez. Okay, can we get anywhere? Or is it just like this sector of the map? Okay. One more time, guys. One more time. Oh, hard to control. Okay. Maybe it's memory sector based. So like one of the pins are bad or something. Give it the breath of life. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking based on what's happening now, it is a cleaning issue. Like there's some pin that's kind of dirty and a connection is not being completely made. So when certain sectors of memory are accessed, it's going to glitch. Because here we are in Baba Battlefield, or whatever it's called in Japanese. Super cool. Also, I guess I should turn back on the music because you guys can't hear anything here. Okay. Back to the other setup. Let me get some music playing so we're not so lonely here. Okay. Mario was having PTSD every time he went towards the cannon. Yeah, I guess so. Where's the mute? Okay. Turn back the lights. It's a complicated stream. Okay, so we tested the N64. The controller works. The N64 works at least partially. We're not certain about the Mario cartridge. So, what I'm told we're supposed to do is we're going to look at the connector pins. So, I've got my trusty Q-tips. And eventually I'll probably have to clean the internals of the N64. I'm not quite prepared to take that apart. That's sort of an ordeal. So, we're going to grab our Q-tips. Remember, kids, you don't actually stick these in your ears. That's not what they're for. And I'm going to do a preliminary... I just want to see if I get any residue if I run the Q-tip along connectors with nothing on it. I do actually see... Probably won't be able to see it on camera, but I see a little bit of dirt. Not anything crazy. And then, what I'm told we do next is we have this thing called deoxit. Let me find it. Here we go. Deoxit. Supposedly, this is the wonder liquid or material for cleaning these older pin-based connection games, which is going to be anything from Famicom up until the 64. And after that, they're discs, and then they switch back to cartridges for the Wii U, I guess. This looks a little suspicious. Okay. Actually, wait, did we use discs or like SD cards? Okay, so I'm just going to uncap this. Hopefully I don't have to shake or anything. Oh! Okay, so we have this applicator. And I'm going to... I don't think there's any way you guys are going to be able to see this. But I applied, I'd say, a reasonable amount to the top connector pins. Then I'm going to grab another Q-tip. Sort of just rub that in. I wonder if it'd be better if I applied it to the Q-tip. Okay, I definitely got some residue on that one. And then I'm going to do the same with the reverse. Okay. So far, so good. I don't know if this is like an oily substance or not, so I'm not super enthused about getting it on other stuff. Gotta go. Glad to see you back. Thanks, Mara. I appreciate it. I am back now. I'll resume like normal streams soon. I was thinking about playing the T-Cole mod where the mom lives tomorrow. We'll see. I could save it for next weekend as well. I think it's called the Renee mod. Okay, then once the deoxit has been applied, we're supposed to hit it with the isopropyl. Good old isopropyl alcohol, sort of a classic when it comes to cleaning. Where'd my knife go? This is the 91, the high proof. Comes in 91 and 70. I don't really know if one would be better than the other for our purposes. All right, my camera hub just restarted. Hopefully you guys can still see. God, I hate these things. Remind me later. We're in a surgery room. Wonder if the mod is wholesome or not, just like the game. I very much doubt the mod is wholesome. Okay, so now we got our isopropyl, and we run that over the pins as well. And there's kind of no fear of this stuff doing damage. So we don't even really have to be that careful. Isopropyl, I think you can spill it all over the PCB and nothing actually happens. So we don't have to be careful at all because we can pour this isopropyl over the entire thing and there will be no negative consequences, which is cool. It is idiot proof. Okay, so I can't actually see the connectors that well, but I really feel like they've improved. Now the only thing is, I want to dry this off before we stick it in the N64 again. So, before we test our work, actually I am going to blow on it. And in the meantime, let's look at some of the other N64 games I got. I don't think I got that many. Okay. Banjo-Tooie for the N64. This is, as you can see there, 330 yen. That is no, that's $2.50. Or maybe less than 50 cents. So we got Banjo-Kazooie for what I would say a steal. I don't think it gets much cheaper than $2.50 for an N64 game. I usually use a dry tip. It dries very quickly. Nice. What's up, Corvus? We're doing the Japan haul stream. So, I have a lot to say about the prices of stuff in Japan. First of all, I'll say you can find some incredible deals. Incredible deals. But it is at the point where you have to search for them. So, I would say 4 years ago, you could just waltz over to Japan and basically every game would be this price. Now, because of YouTubers like me, or actually not like me, because of gaming YouTubers, prices have skyrocketed. It is no longer a gaming haven, especially if you're in Tokyo. If you're in Akihabara, which is sort of like the weeb paradise, where all of the game stores are, you will see everything, you will find everything, but it will be disgustingly overpriced. So if you want the deals, you have to go far outside of Tokyo, which is what I did for these. This is Mario Party 2 for 480 yen. This would be closer to $3. The cartridge coloration is really weird. I don't know if that's coming up on the screen. I would still consider that a deal. I love the Mario Party games. Then we have, I think this is Mario Party 1. believe that's one. Mario Party 1, also 480 yen, so that's about $3. Then I've got Bomberman Hero, which I don't know a lot about. I thought that this was Bomberman 64, like we got on the N64 in America, but I actually have no idea. This one doesn't say how much yen it was. Oh no, wait, no, it does. 680. So this is actually a slightly pricier game. This would have been closer to $5. Wait, 680. Let me do my calculator again. $680 is $4.50. So actually, it's still pretty cheap. Less than $5. I also got Goemon. I don't know much about this game, but I saw this everywhere. This is like the most common game I saw in Japan by far. Even in the pricey places, this game was cheap. I definitely paid probably, I would guess 150 yen for this, which is $1. Got Custom Robo? No. Is there a Custom Robo N64 game? I did not know about that. Okay, so in addition to those, I obviously got the Mario Kart you guys saw earlier, which I will probably test soon. And then, my personal favorite thing for the N64 that I got is this beautiful condition in-box Yoshi's Story for N64, obviously. The box is in really good condition. I don't know if you can tell. I actually don't think I'm going to open this one on stream. I might save this one for later. But for something that came from 1997, this is in crazy shape. Although, it's been graded C. This came from a shop called Mandareko, or Mandrake, if you're just speaking English. And you can see they have a grading system there. I'm trying to get that close to the camera. So right there, they have like A, sub A prime, B, and C. And whatever their requirements are, this is C across all three things. Even though to me, to my eye, this looks like it's in great shape. So I wonder if A just straight up means it's never been opened. Because I mean, I'm sure this was opened at one point and then resealed. So I have to test some more games. What do we want to see first? Besides Yoshi's Story, we've got Goemon. We've got Bomberman Hero. We've got Mario Party 1. We've got Mario Party 2. And we've got Banjo-Tooie. Let me just double check and make sure there wasn't more. Because I could have sworn I got another game. Let me look at the pile real quick. Okay, no, I think that's it, actually. Yeah. All right. Try Bomberman? All right, let's try Bomberman. Okay, so we're going to do the alternate setup thing. Let me kill the light. Barman. Master of the Silverman. Okay. Bomberman, where are you? Alright, so let's just see if this works without any cleaning. And I'm gonna say that's a no. I'm getting no signal. I don't hear any sound. For Mario, it loaded right away. So I think that is a sign that this one needs to be cleaned. Let's try plugging it in though. Sometimes with these cartridge-based games, if the cartridge is seated incorrectly, it won't work. And you can get it to work simply by taking it in and out. Okay. So this is a candidate for cleaning. Gonna put this in a clean pile. Now I've got Goemon. We're going to try Goemon, Master of the Blade. Damn, is that also a... Okay, well, at least Mario 64 worked. Because right now, we're 1 for 3. Sheesh. Okay. This is also going in the cleaning pile. FYI, it depends on the N64 required cleaning too, and every time you put one of the dirty cartridges in before cleaning them, oh, it can make them dirtier. Yeah, that's gonna suck, actually. I will eventually have to open the N64 to clean it. I'm just not prepared to do that right now. So what kind of screws do you need? I can't tell in the low lighting. But yeah, you do have a point, Devin. We're going to try Mario Party 2 next. What's up, Neighbor Scene? There's a kit you can get to clean the N64 pins without opening it up. Oh, really? Okay, that's actually super nice. I will probably get that then, because I'm not super enthused about opening it up. But that is a good point. Alright, so we're trying Mario Party 2. Looks like a no-go. Yeah, I swear I got Mario Party 3. I wonder if there's like another chunk of games somewhere that I forgot. I bought so much stuff I kind of like forgot what I bought. Okay, that's in the to clean pile. And we know that everything we put in, it's a fake cartridge with cleaners in place of pins. Nice. You got one and it works well? Okay, that's actually hella cool. It's good to know that the retro gaming community has already got me covered. When it comes to cleaning, I also know that you can take apart the Famicom games and the Super Famicom games pretty easily. The N64 games, yeah, okay, no, they have the same like hex bit. Okay, we're gonna try Mario Party 2. Oh, this is Mario Party 2. I was trying Mario Party 1 earlier. Okay. God damn it, we're like 0 for 4 now. Okay, so I think a lot of the stream is actually going to be cleaning. You know what we're going to do now is we're going to retest that Mario and see how that is feeling. Because we cleaned this one earlier and we're going to see if that made a difference. Went in smooth. Railroad Tink 3K with an RGB SCART on Xbox looks on an OLED? Wait. Did we get no picture with Mario now? After cleaning it? 0 picture? Uh-oh. We may have gone backwards here. Or maybe we put too many cartridges in and the N64 pins are dirty now. The N64 itself. There we go. You have a titty mouse pad? I expected nothing less than Venerable Prophet. Yeah, this is, yeah, I'll show you guys. Trafalgar Law, the greatest character from One Piece. If this isn't your favorite character, you're not enjoying One Piece correctly. But these mouse pads, they actually cure, carpal tunnel syndrome. That's like related to overuse of computer mice. So you gotta have one of them. And if you're gonna have one of them, you might as well choose wisely. You know what I'm saying? Okay, back to testing. So let's see if that problem we were having earlier is fixed now. Let's play this kid's 120 clear. What a legend. So we had suspicions that there was like a dirty memory sector over here because we kept crashing. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed, boys. Fingers crossed. Okay. I think it's actually working better. Okay. This makes me excited. This makes me feel like cleaning things actually helps Stuck to Yoshi. Look at him. He's so cute. Wow, Yoshi talks? I never thought about that. Okay, so he says Ia Sui. Wait, this font is so weird. I think that's E. Ia Sukoi this. Wait, I can't read this. This is a weird font. Yoshi speaks Japanese. Cleaning definitely helps. Okay, cool. So we're actually, maybe we're just preemptively clean all the games in the future to avoid putting dirty pins in the N64. Look at that. We're getting 99 bonus lives. Thank you, Yoshi. Just kidding. It's 100. And then he just pieces out. Okay, well, I would say this is good news. She just said something really profound and philosophical. What does he say in the American version? Does he actually speak words? I realize it's been a long time since I actually 100%ed Mario 64. I feel like we might have to do it in the American version to see what he says. Does he actually say, can Yoshi talk? That seems so weird. I feel like Yoshi can't talk. That's kind of cursed. Is that not? Geller stream? I assume that's positive. Thank you, Haxan. Or Haxon. Okay, do you guys want to see me clean some N64 cartridges, or do you want to see some other stuff first? I'm thinking maybe we want to see some other stuff before we start the full clean stream, because that's gonna get boring really fast. So let's actually switch back to this camera. Turn the lights back on. And then I'll show you guys something else I got in Japan. It's not all video games. Hold on. Let me grab a few items. Okay. Got some stuff. Uh-oh. I'm gonna knock my camera over, actually. Man, I hate wires. If only everything could be wired. Really, that would be so beautiful. Here, position my camera. Fine-ish. We'll deal with that next time we use the other camera. Okay. Let me clear some desk space. Jeez. This is harder than I thought. I'll plug my green controller 1. Yoshi talks. He's hyped to see you. Considering how often you sacrifice Yoshi, a bit cursed. It's true. Poor Yoshi. I should have turned off the N64 before that. It's no big deal. Oh yeah, one other thing. This controller, it was no additional cost, but it came with the controller pack, which I'm told, I don't remember or know, but I'm told this is like a memory card for your controller. So you could like take your controller to like a friend's house and it would like have stuff on it, but I don't know what kind of stuff it would have. So is there anyone in chat? If there's anyone in chat who knows about that, let me know. Oh wait, here's Mario Party 3. I did get it. This one was also $3.30 yen, so this is $2. Glad to know. I got Mario Party 1 through 3. That's all of the ones on N64. And this is what they look like all together. A solid chunk. Just a big old thick brick of plastic. Put those off to the side. They're gonna get cleaned later. And then I have my beautiful in-box pristine Mario Kart 64, which I'm actually just going to put away now. Take a look at that later. I feel like that one's in great shape. Really like the look of that one. And I'm going to move this off to the side for now. I'll plug it from here. Okay. Now let's look at some other stuff. So, despite me actually not caring about Pokemon that much, I was in Shibuya, so I had to go to the Pokemon Center. Went to I got this official Pikachu bag. You can barely tell it's Pikachu because the colors aren't coming through. But the old Pokemon Center, or the Pokemon Center, I think they know who plays Pokemon. It's all old people. I swear kids don't actually play Pokemon. It's actually just for adults. So at the Pokemon Center, they had mostly the original 151 Pokemon stuff. Like, I would say 70% of the merchandise is from the 151. So all the new Pokemon are garbage. I'm not going to hear it. But this store had a ton of stuff that I actually liked. And I got myself a sleeping Gengar. He is extremely bouncy. Super. I actually really like him. They had another really good one, which was Slowbro sleeping, and he was just chilling. They had a whole line of like sleeping Pokemon. And like I said, most of the merchandise was of the 151. So I think they know who they're aiming at. It's all of the older millennials that have money to spend on stupid Pokemon bullshit. The bag is cute. Gengar is cute. Gengar is one of my favorites from 151, or actually just in general. I don't think I played Pokemon after 3rd gen, so I don't know any of the other ones, but he's gonna show up in some other videos someday. Look at the detail. It's a great plushie. He'll probably he'll be chilling in the background of some other videos. You'll see him. I'm gonna put him with Sybil from Pseudo Regalia. I also have her as a plushie. Now, it wouldn't be a trip to Japan without buying cheap plastic garbage. And this is another thing from one of my favorite Studio Ghibli films, Castle in the Sky. Surprisingly, I thought there would be much more merchandise for Studio Ghibli stuff. There is, but not really for Castle in the Sky. It's like the big ones, Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke. So this is one of the only things I could find from Castle in the Sky. And I think this is actually a 3D jigsaw. So maybe we shouldn't do this on stream, but why the hell not? Why the hell not? Castle in the Sky is actually such a cool movie. I don't know why that's not like the favorite. Besides Spirited Away. Spirited Away is insanely good. Now this is a box I don't care about. This is not a... Jeez, okay, it is just straight up a puzzle. Should I see if I can solve it on stream? How hard could it be? Mew is my favorite of the 151. I see. Isn't Mew... Is Mew 150 or 151? I forget. Hi there, what's going on, April? I'm from the US. How are you doing today? I'm from the US as well. I'm doing fine. Right now we're looking at some plastic toys that I got in Japan. And then we'll go back to looking at the video games I got. But I wanted to take a nice little break. Jeez. Okay, this actually may be slightly more complicated then. So this is definitely his torso, right? Can we just snap these together without thinking too much about it? Yes, I would say that was a safe move. I'm going to assume... So when they say jigsaw... I don't know if you can see... The pieces do have, like, nubs. Like real jigsaws do. It's interesting. Okay, so there, I think this is how these two pieces fit together. So if you zoom in... I can't see that well, it's kind of dark. You just destroyed $500 worth of cardboard? No, this is garbage. So Japan, fun fact, is I think the #1 user of single-use plastic. And it's crazy. Everything you get there is covered in plastic. Like, you'll open a package and everything inside that package will be covered in plastic. And the original package is plastic and also covered in plastic. They go insano. Insano in the braino for plastic. But hey, that's their culture or something. Oh no, this is going to be hard to assemble with gloves on. What's up, Icor? How's it going? I may have... Okay, here's his head. I may have bit off more than I can chew in terms of what I can do with gloves on. And I tore the box. Okay, no. This is what he looks like. This is what he looks like. He's got short, stubby legs, long arms. So this is his pelvis, I guess. And it has this part, which is another part for some reason. I'm doing good. I saw Mario games in the US sometimes. There are lots of Mario games in the US and Japan. Yeah, there definitely is. I mean, Mario is... He's probably close to the most popular franchise. So you're going to see a lot of him wherever you go. And you know what? For good reason. Mario games are pretty fun. Okay, we've got one leg. I believe this is his other leg. Yes, that felt right. That felt right. Now he's obviously going to have a foot on each of the legs. I don't know if it's going to matter which one is which. Boom, look at that. That's legs right there. That's legs. You're all good finally? What was going on, Icor? Were you sick? A long sickness? Okay, so then I think this part connects his pelvis to his torso. So I think I can actually just snap the torso in here. Nice. He's really coming together. Look at that. He's more than half a dude. Helicopter head says KRVZ. That looks like a URL of some sort. Okay, so then this goes... This is the upper torso. Oh, maybe you're supposed to put the arms in before you snap it together. Yeah, you definitely are. Okay. So, we'll put the arm in there. And then this other arm in here. Then we'll sort of just put it into place. Nice. Yes, that feels correct. Feels correct. Then it should, hopefully without too much. Oh, wait a minute. This part for some reason does not feel like it wants to go together. The base here. I wonder if there's supposed to be something else here. Let me snap in the moss. Okay, moss is in. I was tired of everything and gone out of my mind. Dang. Helicopter had posted a coupon code. A coupon to what? Okay. So I know these parts go together, but they're not feeling like they go together. There it is. There it is. We got one side. Let's get this. Let's get this boy. This boy stitched together. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. Now, it's got two little, well, I don't know what these are called, nubs. Two little nubs kind of holding it together. There we go. There's one. Maybe flip it around. I know, flip it around again. That didn't feel correct. Actually, no. You can tell. One of these is larger. Larger hole in the bottom. There we go. Look at that. No! He's been bisected. Brutal. Okay, I think I had to snap him in place more. Now, each of these arms is pretty... I want to say that looks correct. Nope. Just kidding. It's the other one. Maybe flip it around. Those are nuclear codes. I'm sure my viewers do have access to nuclear codes. No doubt. They're all very important people. With easy and immediate access to nuclear codes. Thanks for watching, Mr. President. I appreciate your viewership. Nice. Okay, he's close. He's close to done. Look at him. He's so beautiful. And then the head goes on last. Hey, look at him. Look at him go. Doom, did you meet any hotties in Japan? Depends what your definition of hottie is. So there's definitely a lot of attractive Japanese girls. Japan's kind of different. They dress very modestly there. So there's no babes walking around in like gym clothes like you have in the US. I would say the most provocatively dressed people were the maids. And believe it or not, there's a lot of maids walking around. I stayed in Akihabara for quite some time, and they have essentially what I would just call like Ho Street, where there's a huge, just like miles long stretch of road where the girls just dress up in maid costumes and they try to get you to come inside the maid cafes, which I didn't go to. I'm sorry, I just don't understand the maid cafe thing. So those were probably the most provocatively dressed women in Japan, and there were some cute girls, not gonna lie. But I don't get the maid thing. Is that the Beast Titan? No, this is the guy from Castle in the Sky, the friendly robot that what's her face befriends when she goes to Laputa. I don't remember. I haven't seen the movie in a while, so I forget what her name is. The main girl's name. Okay, so there we go. We assembled plastic toy number 1. We'll set him right there. He'll monitor the stream. Now, the next thing I got, in line with my love of Trafalgar D water law from One Piece, I got Japan has cheese. They have thousands and thousands of these. They vary in quality. I don't know what this one's really going to look like. This is definitely on the cheaper end of things. It's only 3,000 yen, which is like 20 bucks. I think this is actually used. You can get them for cheap if they're used. But they have a statue of every anime, every character you can imagine, And then if it's a popular anime, they'll have many, 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 many statues. Like for Dragon Ball, they have basically like every frame of Dragon Ball, every like important thing that happens is a statue. So it's like Piccolo blocking the beam to save Gohan. That's a statue. Goku biting Frieza's tail. That's a statue. Mr. Satan flying away on his jetpack. That's a statue. So, when in Japan, do as Japan does, right? And get one of these. And since Traffy is my favorite character, as you may be able to tell from my mousepad, we're going to get one of these. So let's open it up. I don't know if this will require any assembly, or if this is going to be in one piece. Okay, I think this is assembly required. Oh, sick. This is his katana. Wait, it comes with a sheath. That's crazy. Okay, nice detail. So let's see what a $20 figurine looks like in Japan. Maybe this is not used after all, because this does not look like it could have been used. Are you guys One Piece fans? If so, why is your favorite character not Traffy? Okay, so he's in 2 pieces. That's more than 1 piece. That's funny because this anime is 1 piece. Okay. I don't know if these are fragile. I don't think they're that fragile, right? Okay, now that I'm holding him, he does feel a little more fragile than I thought. I don't know if these are made of PVC or resin, but in terms of quality, I think he actually looks pretty good. His face looks pretty good. There's lots of detail on the feathers and the hair. Does it come with excess plastic? Everything in Japan does. Everything in Japan does. Now, the one thing I'm kind of freaked out about is there's no display stand. I don't know what he's going to stand on. Are they good enough that you can just like freestand them? I have my doubts about this, but let's see. Okay. Oh, this feels I don't know how much pressure I want to put on this. Where am I supposed to push him from? I want him to break. Okay, wait. Let's look at the box. Okay, yeah. The box, he's definitely supposed to be flush. Okay. Going to stand him up and then press. That was the move. There we go. Yeah. Nice. I seriously doubt this figure is going to stand on its own. Let's test. Hey, I was wrong. He does stand. Okay. Now let's assemble his katana. The operating room blade. So in One Piece, I don't know if you guys know, they eat these fruits. Each fruit, the devil fruit, gives like a different power. And Trafalgar D Water Law. This is just called the OP fruit. And it's pretty OP, which is funny. Although it's actually supposed to be operating room, because he's a doctor. His devil fruit is complete bullshit. There's like no defined rules. He can just do whatever he wants with it. It's very hard to like nail down like what the extent of his abilities are though. It's quality. What brand is that figure? I don't know. I saw this one a lot. Rain King? There were a lot of boxes with this exact thing, so I'm assuming they're fairly well known. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the sculpt. Especially considering it was $20. All I know from One Piece is Luffy Gear 5. Yeah, there was so many Gear 5 figurines. You could probably have a different Gear 5 figurine for every day of a month. There was actually a phone holder for Gear 5 that actually I did kind of want to get. It was like slightly too pricey. Oh, I think you give him either just the blade or the sheath. Okay, so I think it's actually cooler to have it sheathed. So let's put the guard on, which I think is like that. Maybe the other way around. No, okay, it can only go one way. I'm just stupid. And then... Nice. Okay, so how is he holding it? He's just holding it straight out. So... I think we just insert this in his hand. Nice. It just goes right in. And actually, maybe it helps him stand up. You guys are getting the aerial view here, but... There we go. Yeah, look at him. Actually, he looks great. I'm really happy with this. A $20 anime figurine that stands on its own with no base, and as far as I can tell, looks like a pretty quality sculpt. Okay. The only thing that was sketchy was just like putting him together. That was actually kind of scary. But this is sick. My favorite One Piece character. Yeah, very good looking for $20. Good quality control if it stands on its own. You sound like you know something about anime figurines. Actually, I don't know that much. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. This is sick. I don't know where I'm gonna put him necessarily. I think he's gonna go in my studio. But for now, I'll just have to put him aside. Okay, what do you guys want to see next? Let's take a look at the stuff. Let me switch back to, Okay, so this is the haul. What do we want to see next? We saw all of the N64 stuff. We saw the controllers that go with it. We saw this statue right here. Do we want to see Famicom or do we want to see Super Famicom? I'm honestly a little worried the Famicom is not going to work. Did you really miss all the N64 stuff? Well, you missed some of it. We're going to have to go back and clean all of the cartridges, but I'm going to save that for like towards the end of the stream. It's a big haul. It is a big haul. But believe it or not, everything in this photo is, I think, less than $350 US. Haven't watched One Piece in a while, but for 20 bucks, it's pretty good. Yeah, it is really good. Let's switch back and admire it one more time. Look at him. He's so beautiful. The best character in One Piece. And for 20 bucks, 20 bucks for this. This is like pretty high quality, I think. I don't know a tremendous amount. I see you got the Super Game Boy. Yeah. Is it all from Japan? Yep. All from Japan. So these are going to be the Japanese versions of the American systems that we're so familiar with. Okay, I'm going to put Traffy to the side over here for now. And I think I saw someone mention the Super Game Boy. So we're going to take a look at the Super Famicom next. That just seems where the stream is going. Hold on. Let me grab the stuff. This actually might take a bit because there's a lot. Oh no. Room is getting messy. There's the Famicom. Super Famicom, sorry. Controller 1. I do have 2 controllers, but I don't think I've even unraveled the other one. We get all the Super Famicoms I got. Okay, I think I got a lot of Super Famicom games. Woo! Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. A lot of games, a lot of games, a lot of games. One more to grab. Okay. So, for those of you that don't know, this is what the Super Famicom looks like. Now this one is kind of yellow, not in the best shape, but this is the cheapest console I bought. This was around $30 US. Super Famicoms in general were the cheapest console there. I guess there's a lot of these in Japan, but if you try to buy these outside of Japan, they get pricey. Like these are selling on eBay for like $120. So for me to get this for $30 in Japan, pretty cool. It's got 2 controller ports, 1 and 2. It's got this thing on the back. I actually don't know what this does. I can't even get it open. Huh. Oh, this is for the disc system. The Famicom disc system, right? Oh, no, that was the Famicom. I don't know what this is for. It's some sort of extension. I'm gonna have to do some more research on that. So, what games did I get for the Super Famicom? Well, because the Super Famicom was the most plentiful game, it looked like, I got a lot of these. Now, the Famicom was the first system I bought in Japan, and it was before I found the place with the good deals. So, I did get ripped off for a couple of these games. Let's go through them. Donkey Kong, or, you know, Donkey Kong Country. I think it is called Super Donkey Kong in Japan. It's a generic expander port. They all had them whether or not they ended up making any expansions worth using. Really? The Satellaview satellite system made for that bottom port. Really? Like the N64 dynamic drive? Yeah, the dynamic drive is crazy. I actually spent a while looking for one of those iCore, and I could not find one because I wanted to get one to make a video about it. But even if I did find one, they're huge, so it would have been tough to bring it back. Okay, Donkey Kong, 500 yen or 580 yen. Let me calculate that for you. That is $3.89. This was actually not even the cheapest price I saw this for. I saw it for 500 yen, which would have been just about $3. This, I'm actually not even sure. I think it is Super Mario Collection, which I believe includes the original Mario Bros. Mario Bros. 3. I'm not sure. Supposedly someone recently made a network adapter for the NES expansion slot that lets you play NES games online. Yo. The dynamic drive is typically over $1,000? Oh my god. That's crazy. It's hella rare. Dang. Super Famicom look kind of yellow. It is kind of yellow. So what you're supposed to do with these systems, because the plastic becomes yellow, over time. I think it's actually exposure to the sun. You do this weird thing where you put salon cream on it and then expose it to UV light, which like reverses the process. This one is actually particularly yellow on its left side, so I'm guessing that was the side that faced the sun. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to that work. I don't know if I care because I just want it to work. But if you do really care, you can put some whitening cream on it and give it a UV bath. Bizarre. What's up, Suppressed? Okay, so yeah, this was 550 yen, which, like I said, is about $3.70. Street Fighter 2. This was the best price I saw Street Fighter 2 at. 330 yen, which is almost exactly $2. This, I think, was a very common game, but I think I'll probably make a whole video about it later. But I got this outside of Tokyo. Inside of Tokyo, or in Akihabara specifically, I saw Street Fighter 2 going for around 2,000 yen, which is not terribly expensive, but it's still $13 as opposed to $2. So the markup inside of Akihabara for this game is around 700%. Quite a bit. Maybe we can double our consoles together at some point and make it happen. Yeah, that'll be really cool. Fun fact, Super NES in Europe looks like Super Famicom. Oh, yeah, they look really similar, right? The Super Famicom and the SNES look similar. One of the differences, so the Super Famicom Japanese has the colored buttons, which you'll see here. In PAL and I think North America, the buttons are all purple. I think these are light purple and these are dark purple. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they got rid of the colors. Besides that, though, the cartridge shape is different. Super Nintendo games are going to have a square sort of cartridge, and Super Famicom have this weird, like, oval. I don't know if it's a very pleasing shape, to be honest. But one thing that I do like better about the Super Famicom cartridges is they have fewer grooves on them, so they don't get as dirty. The Super Nintendo cartridges get dirty really easily. They get super gross. They have these like ridges. Anyway, here's Super Mario Kart. I don't remember what I paid for this. I don't think it was a lot. I took it out of the case already. Here's Mario Paint. We won't be able to do anything with this because it requires the mouse, and I don't have the mouse. But it's $3.30, which is around $2. I have no idea what this is. I grabbed it because the label looked hilarious. I think this was the cheapest game I got. I think it was 150 yen, which is like $1.20. This is Yoshi's Island. I think I paid around 500 yen for this, so like $3. And this is Mario versus Wario. I thought this would be more expensive, but this was around 500 yen as well. This is another game we won't be able to play because you need the mouse. So we're not testing these. What game are we going to test? We also got Super Mario World. This was the one that I got ripped off on. I think I bought this before I bought the console because I was like, oh, hype. I gotta have Super Mario World Japanese version, right? Look at that art. It's so good. I paid 1980 yen for this, which is around $13. I saw it elsewhere for like $2. So I spent $10 too much on that. It's whatever. The Yoshi's cartridge looks beautiful. It does, actually. Look at that. Beautiful pink and blue color scheme. Super nice art. And it's also a clean cartridge. Okay. So I think I'm actually just going to clean these as we go. And I want to test Yoshi's Story. So we're going to do our process. I'm going to do it live. We're going to apply. Oh, how could I forget? How could I forget, guys? I will show you what I went to Japan to get. Mother 2 in box. So, Earthbound, the American version of this game, sells for a disgusting amount on eBay, like 400 up. The Japanese version is more plentiful. It's not as rare as Earthbound, but to get it in box is still incredible. This was a crazy find because I went all over Akihabara, didn't find it anywhere, not even a loose single cartridge version. Then I go to way out of Tokyo and I find this in a shop, not only in box, in decent condition, but it's only 660 or 6,600 yen, which is the most expensive single game by far, but only $44. I got Mother 2 in box for $44. This is such a crazy pull. They also had a loose cartridge version at that very same store I went to for 2,000 yen, which I honestly probably should have bought both. I don't know why I didn't buy both. I just bought one. So this is what I went to Japan to get, and this is what I got. So I'm super happy with that. I think this is an incredible find. If I was strictly looking for monetary value, I could easily flip this in the US for like probably $100 profit, but I'm never going to sell this. This is going to be in my collection forever because this is by far my favorite game on the Super Nintendo. The only bad thing is I won't really be able to enjoy this particular copy because Mother 2 is an RPG that's pretty dialogue heavy. Maybe this will be my motivation to teach myself Japanese, but yeah, it's so clean. This box is just so good looking. Mother 2. Actually, I like the Japanese box much better than the American box. The American Earthbound box is kind of weird. I would still like to have Earthbound on Super Nintendo, but that is for when I'm a richer YouTuber. I tell you what. On the Doom profit money, we can only afford Mother 2. We can't afford Earthbound. Are you gonna keep it in box or you plan to play it? So this isn't, it's not a sealed copy, so I don't think there's anything wrong with me opening this, and I think I will eventually. I don't think I'm gonna do it today, because I want to handle it with like extreme care. But yeah, I think I'm gonna play it. But this is like my display piece. I'm putting this up. I'm getting one of those like lazy Susans that just like spins around. I'm gonna have a light on it, and it's just gonna just rotate in all its glory. Okay, let's get to cleaning. That was by far my favorite find of the trip. I'm super happy with that. I'm glad I can show it off to you guys. I might even make a video specifically about the hunt for that, because that was difficult. Okay, so now we're cleaning our Super Nintendos. We're going to use Deoxit first. And right now I'm working on Yoshi's Island. So I got both Yoshi's Island and Yoshi Story. So we have the full Yoshi collection. Super excited about all this Yoshi action. Yoshi was never my favorite character from Mario, but Yoshi has bomb games. The Yoshi games are so good. And by favorite character, I mean like, which one did you pick in like Mario Kart and Mario Party? I was a Wario guy. Okay, so this has no residue. I'm thinking this might have been a cleaner cartridge to begin with. So I'm excited about this, but let's hit both sides of the connectors to be safe. And Yoshi's Island, I don't know if you guys know, but Super Nintendo games have a variable amount of pins, or Super Famicom games. So some games are simpler. They just have that central pin, but Yoshi's Island has a bunch of 3D stuff. So it has the 2 additional pins on the sides because it's just It's just a more complex game. Yoshi's Island has the FX chip? Yeah. There's a lot of complicated stuff going on with Yoshi's Island. It's actually a crazy game. I can't believe this thing runs on the Super Nintendo. But you know what? One thing I noticed about these old consoles is they're super light. Like this thing, I would say it weighs no more than 2 pounds. If you pick up a PS5, that thing's heavy. It's chunky. Okay, so we hit it with the deoxit. Now we're going to hit it with the isopropyl alcohol. Give you the visuals there. And I would open these up, but I don't actually have the screwdriver needed for this. I thought I bought it, and I bought the wrong set. So that one is on me. Okay. This one feels really clean. I'm getting like no residue whatsoever on the Q-tip. Although I think I visually see one of those connectors is a little dirtier. Oh, let's see what happens. That's gorgeous. I'm jelly but happy for you. What's up, Creative Underground? Yeah, this we can pretend it's a communal purchase. I'll play these for you guys on stream, and you can enjoy it that way. I know that's not really gonna make it better for you guys, but hey. Okay, so actually, I think this one is clean and dry, so I'm willing to test this one right away. Original PS5, PS3 was like 15 pounds? Yeah, it's true. I have that one, actually. I have it sitting right next to me. It's bricked. And it bricked with Dark Souls inside of it, so I had to buy Dark Souls again. Pretty uncool. Okay, so Super Famicom games really snap into place. It's quite snappy. I highly recommend wiping with a dry Q-tip afterwards. Help to pick up some dirt. Nice. No. Wait, what's bad? What's no? I missed it. Okay, so we've got our AV connector, just like last time. This time though, not the PS3 bricking. Oh yeah, true. Bricked with Dark Souls. Such a shame. And it was the original PS3, which was backwards compatible with PS2. So if that thing was still working, it would probably be quite valuable. So the adapter for the Super Nintendo and the Super Famicom and the... Oh wait, what did I just press? I pressed something on my keyboard. The power brick for this one's a lot larger. Definitely. Okay. Went in easy though. So first thing we're gonna check is if it powers on. I actually did check that in Japan. It did power on there. I hope it powers on here. Nice. Okay. So let's test for video. I don't see any video right now, so that's immediately a bad sign. Let's switch over to the other view. Boom. All right, let me turn the lights off so I don't get doxxed. Okay, and then we're gonna have to adjust the camera. So I knocked it up. It's hard to do. How did it get so out of place? Jeez. Okay. That's just about the best we can do. I don't like it. Turn on. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Let me plug in the controller. I don't know if that's actually important. I assume it boots up without the controller in. Right flash there. But no video. Let's reseat the cartridge. There we go. Second try. Or not. We saw the Nintendo Presents. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's reset. Nintendo Presents. Maybe bad cartridge? I hope not. Okay, well this one might require more cleaning, I guess. It's weird that we're getting that first part, Nintendo Presents, but then we're not getting the real part of the game. Let me try reseating it again. There we go. Oh, wait. Okay, nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna turn up the volume. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my god, it looks so good. You can't see this on the digital screens, but seeing these old consoles on CRTs is incredible. It's so gorgeous. I don't know how to convey it to you. I guess I never will be able to, sadly. Oh, beautiful. I think so. Someone had played this game before. It looks like this person had got the furthest. World 3. Let's play their file. See what's going on with this guy. Oh, music is so good. Wow, look at this. Okay, let's just play World 1, just so we can play something easy. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, it's hard to play this one looking at my screen. I think I actually have to look at the CRT. There we go. That's much better. How do we shoot eggs? Oh, like that. So what's kind of weird to me is the Super Famicom has L and R, right? There's not that many games I've seen that use L and R. It seems to be pretty uncommon. God, this game looks insanely good. Those backgrounds slap. Yeah, this game looks incredible. Alright, let's see if we can find any 3D stuff. Because Yoshi's Island actually has some 3D stuff. I don't know which level it's going to be in, because I'm not super familiar with the game. Should also try Mario Kart? Yeah. For Mario Kart, I'll have to go back to the N64. I don't know. That could be pain. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. My face when I find out Nintendo's presenting. Man, Nintendo has fallen so far from a company that I used to love to a company that I hate now. It's tragic. Although I really want to play the new Zelda game. It looks so fun. Okay. Yoshi's Island worked. Let's clean another game. Back to this view. Back to this view. Okay, we just had to seat the cartridge a couple times, and then it seemed to work fine. So I'm going to put that in the check plus pile. Mario vs. Wario is not worth looking at because I don't have the mouse. Super Mario Kart or Donkey Kong Country? Okay. Let's do Super Mario Kart. Super Mario Kart. This one is a simple game. It only has the central connector there. There's nothing like old consoles on CRT. So true. CRT TVs are OP. I was playing Symphony of the Night, Castlevania, on PS1. And if you emulate that game, it's still cool. Don't get me wrong. But if you play it on a CRT, I think it literally looks twice as good. It's crazy. It feels like such a more like realistic game. Ooh, this one was filthy. Filthy. The Q-tip turned like dark gray. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, it's dirty. Dirty. Let's get some deoxide on the back. Now this will be an experience for me because I have never played Super Mario Kart. Although I have played Mario Kart GBA, which I think is similar in design or similar in play. Although I think for me, the Mario Kart franchise really begins at 64. I'm just going to say it. Mario Kart 64 is crazy. It's a crowning achievement. That's like one of the funnest games I've ever played in my life. Oh, we got to get the music back on. I'm just cleaning cartridges in silence. Good luck with the controls. A for power, B for accelerate, and L and R for drift. Huh. You know what's weird is Nintendo is not consistent with the placement of their A and B buttons. Like sometimes A's on top, sometimes B's on top, or like switch places like this. And I don't know why. Why would they not have been consistent? Feels so weird. All right, hold on. Let me get some music playing. I really got to get text-to-speech set up so you guys can talk to me without me having to look at chat. This one was so dirty, I'm going to hit it with another Q-tip. It was crazy. Echoes of Wisdom is great. Is Echoes of Wisdom a game? I feel like I have to turn chat onto live chat instead of top chat. Okay. Visually, it looks clean to me now. I think that's just a blemish on the cartridge. It's going to take more than some isopropyl. I've also heard you can hit these with white vinegar if the problem is crazy bad. Echoes of Wisdom is a new Zelda game. Oh, okay. I didn't even know what the subtitle was because I was seeing advertisements for it in Japan where I can't read it. But it looks so fun. It actually looks so fun. Also, you guys have no idea how hard Nintendo advertises in Japan. I saw an ad for that game probably like 6 times a day when I was there. And 3 or 4 of them were on the metro. Or the subway, or whatever you want to call it. Every car in every train in Tokyo has a TV, or many actually, so you'll see a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm opening up Donkey Kong Country. This is weird. I also thought I got both of the Donkey Kong games, but now I don't see that. I still think there might be a bag that I forgot about somewhere with extra games, but whatever. Mother 2 is what I care the most about. It really does, and impossible to explain the difference without someone showing. Oh yeah, you're talking about CRT TVs? Yeah. I played Mario Kart SNES a lot growing up and had a ton of fun with it. Still very impressive. But you're right, still hasn't aged the best. Mario Kart 64 is a sauce. Okay. That's good intel to know. Okay, Donkey Kong Country actually looks clean, but I'm gonna hit it anyway. Honestly, the Mario Kart games were some of my favorite games. All of them. I don't know if I have a particular favorite, but starting with 64, I just think they're like maybe the most fun you can have with 3 other friends. Believe it or not, I love the Wii one. I think controlling with the Wii steering wheel, crazy fun. It's not good. It's just fun. Are you testing Mario Kart and Donkey Kong Country? Yes. I'm cleaning them right now so we can test them. I just figured I'd clean them both. But you guys can see, right? I don't have OBS pulled up. I'm assuming I'm cleaning these on stream. Wait, Echoes of Wisdom because new Zelda game. Are you live right now, Devin? I feel like you have to press the live button. Seems like you're chatting in the past a little bit. Of course, if you are, you won't see that for a few minutes. Either that or my chat is backed up. Testing them both? Yeah, I'm testing them both. Why not? We're here. We're doing the Japan stream. You know what's bad? I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to sit down because my ass still hurts from the flight back from Japan. It's only been 4 days, but it's a 12-hour flight, and holy moly, the last 3 hours, I thought I was gonna die. I was in so much pain. I was like, there's nothing I can do. Like, I have to just like sit here. So I was just sitting there in misery. Just like, oh, it's over soon. I look forward to Mother 2, not Nintendo related, but are Dreamcasts common to see when you were in Japan? Yes, I saw a lot of Dreamcasts, and it's a system about which I know very little, so I wasn't prepared to buy one. But you know what, Creative Underground? Next time I'm in Japan, we're going to dive into the Dreamcast. Because there is a lot of games I want to play on it, because the Dreamcast was like crazy advanced for its time. And it was also pretty obscure for its time. So there's like all these crazy games that I can make videos about that like no one has really played, or like they just aren't in the common zeitgeist. So I think it would be a valuable system to own. There's this game called Illbleed that I really want to make a video about. We're going to try Donkey Kong first. Let me switch back to the other view. Damn, I slept watching the stream. It was very relaxing. that's a good thing necessarily. Okay. You should see. Let me get my OBS back up. Okay, I'm gonna power cycle. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Donkey Kong. Nice! First try, boys! Let's freaking go! There's Cranky. This one does not look good on the OBS camera, but I assure you, on the CRT, it looks amazing. The 3D has like an extra dimension to it. Look at him go! Okay, so I suck at Donkey Kong. We found that out. Okay. Let's start our own file. We can only play one player because I only have one controller plugged in. You're right, my bad. Didn't realize I fell so far behind. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Okay. Man. Okay, since we were emulating this game the other day, I was playing Donkey Kong for the first time. It's fresh in my mind. It looks so much better on the CRT TV. It's so crispy. Holy. It almost looks like claymation. It looks so good. I don't know if that's like the best way to describe it. It looks like dog shit on the camera. It's so crispy. Oh my god, it looks so good. I really wish there was a way I can show you guys this, but there's just not. That's the magic of the CRT TV. It's impossible to convey. Oh, shoot. Thanks for humoring my comments anyway. It's fine. I think you're the longest standing member now, so you get special privileges. As far as I know, you're the only one with the ruby crown, which is crazy. So is this a 2-button game? Even though it's on the Super Nintendo. Oh no, you can tag. Okay. So I guess it's just 3 buttons. Man, I think I'm actually going to come back and play this like all night, because this looks so good. I was just not prepared for this to look so good. Holy. Whoa, combo. Hong. Okay, so I'm guessing the reason this one looks so good is because of the unique sort of like 3D graphics this game has. So the other games look good, like Yoshi's Story looked really good, but this one looks incredible on the CRT TV. And I think it's because of that, the unique like 3D rendered graphics that Rare has. And the nostalgia? Hell yeah. This is definitely a nostalgia stream. Okay. That game is incredible. That is gorgeous looking. Next, we're gonna try Super Mario Kart. Fingers crossed. Okay, dang. Looks like a failure. Let's reseat it. We can always reseat the cartridge a couple times. I gotta make sure my sub isn't on a card that will expire. Don't worry, YouTube actually has your back. It doesn't have to be continuous membership. You still get to keep your crown. It's just like total membership. There we go. Okay, third time's a charm. Oh, it's stuck here. And this thing is not an image on the screen. That's like a reflection of my monitors. Okay, I'm gonna soft reset. soft reset did not work. Donkey Kong was ahead of its time. Yeah, it was. Visuals are crazy. Although I still don't love how Donkey Kong controls. I might play it more tonight and tell you if you guys if it feels better on the CRT than it does in emulation. Could be messing up similar to Yoshi's Island. Yeah. We gotta keep in mind, a lot of these games are old. There we go, nice. So if they don't work the first couple times, I'm not that mad because this is 30 years old. 32 years old, holy. Ruby's Crown is a year milestone. I think it is, yeah. It does use the DSP-1 enhancement chip? Super Mario Kart does? I didn't think it did. Okay. So this is my first time playing Super Mario Kart. Wow, that's what it looks like? 100cc. Let's go. Oh, there's no Wario. And is that DK Jr.? He looks so ugly. Okay, so Mario, Peach, Koopa, what do they call small Koopa in Japan? Luigi, Yoshi, DK Jr., and Kinopio. In my opinion, Donkey Kong Country 2 is a perfect game, but they're all amazing. It's so weird because I swore I bought Donkey Kong Country 2 because I saw it for a crazy good price. I think it was like 330 yen. But now I don't see it. Japan was a blur though. Okay, we're gonna play as Kinopio. And I think these are the cups we're racing. There's Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup. Let's do Star Cup. Whoa. Whoa, wait, so there's a map at the bottom of our screen? Okay. Wait, these are coins? What do the coins do? Dude, this game is ugly. Okay, that feels good though. It still controls pretty well. I like the drifting. Oh, those are item boxes? How do I make it full screen? Is this game just like never full screen? Okay, game with a star. Yeah, you're Mario. Yeah, you're DK Jr. Oh no! Throwing my lead. Let's go. Press star again. No! Almost lost it. Okay. Banana peel? Oh, dang. Third. That was harder than I thought. Were they all like at one place? No. I went all over Japan. Press X for rear view. Coin speeds you up. Whoa. Super Mario Kart always runs in half screen. F-Zero was the optimal first screen. F-Zero was the optimal full screen racer on the SNES. Wow. Okay. I should have got F-Zero. Wait, it does rear view. That's crazy. Oh, that's a wall? Oh my god, it's over. It's so jover. Yeah, I really wish it was full screen. That's so weird. Okay, so visually, It's crazy having Donkey Kong Country in and then putting this in. Because this one, honestly, this one looks like ass. I'm not gonna lie, guys. You know, I'll pay my respect to Mario Kart. Mario Kart Super Nintendo had to happen for me to play my beloved Mario Kart 64. But dang. That is... I don't like that as much as I do the 3D versions. Alright, let's get back at it. Or... Actually, let's mix it up a little bit. I have another thing I wanna pull out. Hold on. I don't know. Camera this time. Oh. Okay. Oh. This room is getting messy with all the retro game stuff. So, if you know anything about Japan, you've probably heard of gacha. So gachas are these like capsule ball toys where you don't really know what you're gonna get. You put, you know, a quarter in, or actually it's more like 500 yen, and they give you like a thing. But in addition to captchas or gachas, they also just have these cardboard toys or cardboard boxes. So like you can't see what's inside, but you're guaranteed to get like one of the things here. So there are entire stores dedicated to reducing the element of chance. Like they'll open hundreds of these so you can just buy the ones you want directly. So this one appealed to me. It's called Mogul Mutant Volume 2. It's got a very pleasing box. Now, this can be bloody sliced rice, Pink Junior, or bathroom. Now, personally, I'm hoping for Pink Junior. What do you guys think it's going to be? We're going to open it on stream. The box really is nice, though. It's like a nice matte. You could also test the Super Game Boy. Yeah, I'm definitely going to test the Super Game Boy. That's actually really important. All right. I'm hoping for Pink Junior. Actually, bathroom would be fine, too. Definitely Pink Junior? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Moment of truth. I only bought one gacha because it's kind of stupid to begin with. Oh my, we did it! We got Pink Junior! Let's go! Dude, we're just that good. We can get the gacha we want first try. Let's go. Mogul Mutant. Yeah, actually, to be honest, anything but sliced rice I would have been happy with. Hey, let's open him up. I want to see what he looks like. He's a handsome fella, I can tell. There's our single-use plastic. Oh, he's kind of heavy. The lighting's kind of bad, but he looks really cool. He's got a weird texture to him. I can tell even through my gloves. Man's got diamond hands. Hell yeah. And he stands on his own as well. He's here under the chat right now. Alright, so that guy's gonna chill there. I can't believe we did it. We pulled the one we wanted. I mean, we had a quarter chance, but still, it feels cool. Gambling is bad, kids. It's bad. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Okay. So, the other, this is a PlayStation thing I got. This, I believe, I'm not completely sure. I think this is Ape Escape. 550 yen, so about $3.80. It does have the PlayStation logo on it, but I was unable to translate this. I think this has to be Ape Escape, based on the back, because I see the PlayStation controller, Spike. I see Spike there. This wasn't actually, I kind of got this in like a random shop. so I was less certain of what I was getting, but I'm pretty sure this is Ape Escape, and I couldn't resist because Ape Escape is like one of my favorite PS1 games. The only bad thing is this one I will not be able to test at all because you have to have a Japanese PS1, and I don't have it. Next trip to Japan. So the Japanese PS1 case is different. In America, we just got like regular jewel case. Like for CDs. Wait, look at this. Saru Get You? Is that the name of Ape Escape in Japan? That's crazy. Oh. Look at this. It's got everything. I don't even know what this is. It's not... Oh, it's an advertisement for PlayStation Club. Then we've got the instruction booklet, which is... It's actually a book. Look at that. It has a solid spine. Holy, it's thick. It's serious. It's got presents. This thing is 85 pages long. Slightly damaged, but it's no big deal. And then another primer, just like we saw with that other game we opened. It's like a quick start guide. Yeah, look at that. It's got all of the moves Spike can do with the various gadgets in Ape Escape. Love this game. Unfortunately, cannot test it. Can't show it to you. You can always pull it up in an emulation. But Ape Escape is one of my favorite games, period, but also a really impressive piece of technology. And one of the first games to popularize the use of the DualShock, or the dual stick in general. There we've got the quintessential black PS1 CD. It actually looks a little bit scratched, so hopefully it still runs when I get my hands on a Japanese PS1, but it might not be for a while, so it's whatever. I guess that's the reason, or I guess the reason this game does not come in the normal case is because the instruction booklet is so fat. So there you are. Ape Escape. Where do I put this? Okay. Let's test the Super Game Boy. So this was an adapter to play Game Boy games on the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom. I believe this should work with Game Boy Color games, and I hope it does because that was the only game I got to test, a Game Boy Color game. So the adapter itself was 5,500 yen, so that's $3.89, and that is a bargain because when you look this thing up online, it goes for a lot more than that. Then the game I purchased was 1,100 yen, which is around $10, and it is a Kirby game. I don't even know which one it is. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work with Game Boy Color games. Oh no. Well, we're gonna find out. Okay, so Game Boy games, I imagine you clean them the same way. This looks really clean visually. But this one has multiple things you would have to clean. So this could be complicated. Let's get to it. Maybe we should do a Google search though. Does Super Game Boy play GBC? Let's see. No, it doesn't work with Game Boy Color games. Okay, never mind. We can't test this. I don't... I do have some Game Boy games, but I do not have them... Okay, hold on. I may have one. Okay, that's a negative. I found my old DS Lite though, so that's cool. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to test this right now. So, is there any other Super Nintendo game that we wanted to test that I could clean right now? Do we want to see... Oh, let's see this weird game. Since I don't know what this is, I would like to see this to satisfy my curiosity. Let's do it. Hit it with the deoxit, which seems to be working pretty well. Only had F-Zero. Alright, next trip to Japan. We're making a list. You guys have no idea how many Super Famicom games there are there. It's crazy. The sad thing is, unless I'm familiar with them, I'm not really going to be able to play them because they're all in Japanese. Like Mario, obviously doesn't matter since you're just jumping around. Everybody knows the controls of Mario. But there's so many Japanese only RPGs that we'll never experience. They could be the best games you've ever seen, and we just wouldn't know. Maybe it's time to get serious about learning Japanese, guys. I mean, I can kind of... Oh, this one's like turning red. It's weird. I can read hiragana and katakana, okay. But you have to know kanji, which is stupid. It's crazy that Japan, which is such an orderly and logical society, still has kanji. You have to know like 1,000 hieroglyphics just to read at like a primary schooler level. You have to know like 10,000 to be like an adult literate person. Crazy system. Crazy system. Okay. Sadly, I think we're gonna have to end the stream soon-ish because my back is killing me. So we're gonna quick take a look at the Famicom after I test this, and then I think stream's over, boys. I'm gonna have to go do some yoga. Still all messed up from the plane. Okay. This cartridge is visually dirtier than some of the other ones, but the pins should be clean now. Nothing. Here, I can do a little mini camera. Oh, no, it's too much. Might dox me. Oh, let me turn off the lights. Okay, there we go. No signal. Let's reseat it a few times. Oh, nice. Second time. That wasn't even that hard. Okay, I have no idea what to expect for this. Magic Adventure. Let's go. It's in English for us. I can't select anything? Oh, I have to press start. You have to press start. It's one of those games. Oh. Is it an RPG? Or am I playing like levels here? Okay, let's try this. Oh shoot, this might be an RPG. This is so cute though. I don't know what's going on. Oh, hang on. Okay, no, this looks like a stage. This is just like Super Mario. Okay. Nice. I think... Is that my tongue? I think I'm like eating like mochi balls or something. And he's got quite the jump. Am I invincible now? Oh, I am. Get destroyed. Jeez, that lasted forever. That was the goal. Okay, cool. Well, I'm super glad we got that working. I think the key to these games is definitely to clean it and then reseed it a few times. Okay. We're going to do our final thing of the stream, which is going to be testing if the Famicom works. And this is actually the one I'm the most worried about. Because this is an old-ass system. It is way older than me. So there is some concern that it's just like it's going to be so old it doesn't work, and I wasn't able to test it because it doesn't have an indicator. It has no power light, so it's like I can't even tell if it's on. But they assured me that all their consoles were tested, so we're gonna find out. Would the Japanese lie? They're supposed to be very trustworthy people. I'm digging out color it is. Yeah, that looks really cool. I think that deserves to have a greater look taken later. But like I said, right now we're on timer. The timer being my back is in pain. Oh. Over the camera. It's okay. It wasn't a complete knockover. It's only a partial. I did knock over some of my pills, though. Okay. Controller. And then spirits. There is just an SD card lying on the floor. Oh, I must have just knocked that over. Okay. I think I saw that without crushing that. That's what I get my footage on. I only have one. Okay, okay. Out with the old. In with the new. I can say that because even though the Famicom is newer, or the Super Famicom is newer, this is the new Famicom. This is a redesign. The Famicom originally, I think it had hardwired controllers. This one has controller ports, and it didn't have EV cables. So this is the new Famicom. This is the redesign I opted to get. It's so small. I don't know if I can like express to you guys how small this is. So here's the Mother 2 box. The Mother 2 box is basically the same size as the Super or the new Famicom. It's such a small system. It weighs less than 2 pounds. So my big concern is this one is going to be so old that it doesn't work. Here's the Famicom controller. It's got 4 buttons on it: select, start, EA, and a D-pad, of course. And I will show you guys the games I got for it in a second. I only got a few Famicom games because I wasn't sure what I was doing. I'm more familiar with the Super Famicom. Okay, controller port 1. Power. And our trusty cable that we use for everything. Okay. So, in terms of games, I got Rockman, or Mega Man as we know him, Rockman 5, Rockman 4. These were relatively cheap. This is 550 yen. That's 550 yen. Yoshi's Cookie? I have no idea what this is. I've seen it a few places. I think this was the cheapest game I got, period. 330 yen. That's $2. Actually, here's Dragon Ball Z something. Also $2. Super Mario Bros. Also $2. And then Super Mario Bros. 3. That one's a little more, $3. Should have picked up a copy of the Lost Levels while you were there. Oh, that's true. I should have. Now, these games are old. Old. So I'm going to hit them with a deep cleaning before we even try. I think that would be prudent. The thing with Famicom, it's different than the NES. NES had standard cartridges. Famicom cartridges, not only are they different colors, they can be different shapes. So it's really hard to find a game. Wow, that's filthy. It's really hard to find a game unless you know what you're already looking for. So for instance, I was looking for Mother 1. I looked for Mother 1 for a long time. The only thing I knew is that the cartridge is red. So I just had to go off of that information. And I didn't find it, sadly. I did find the Mother 1, Mother 2 port for GBA when Mother 3 came out. I found that in a couple places. It was very overpriced. Surprisingly, in Japan, the handhelds command the highest price for them. I don't know if the Japanese like love their handhelds or what, but it's like Game Boys are more expensive than N64s. Very interesting. Game Boy Advances were still very pricey. Maybe they just love their portability. I don't know. But that was an interesting paradigm. Okay, this Q-tip's coming out clean now. So we're gonna dry it. And supposedly, I don't know if I want to try it, but supposedly you can just pop these games open. And you can just see the PCB underneath. You'll see that Famicom games have no screws. They're just supposed to be popped open. But typically what I've seen is you have a clamp for it. I don't know if I can do it with just my hands. Like, I'm definitely strong enough. I'm just like afraid to. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with that for now. We're going to assume that PCB has no errors, and if it does, that's going to require some extreme soldering to fix, which I could do, but that's going to take some time. Okay, big moment of truth for the Famicom. This is an old system. Hey, I got an image. It's not exactly what I want. let's cut to that. Oh, camera, god damn it, I forgot. Stupid camera setup. This was hard. This is a hard stream to produce. Okay. Soft reset. Didn't do anything. So we're gonna do cartridge reseat. But we have video signal, which means that the Famicom does work, right? That's kind of what I'm hoping. Oh, oh, we're getting a creepypasta. Guys, the creepypasta's happening live. And then Mario had red eyes and jumped out of the screen. Super realistic blood. I'm gonna try pressing some buttons. No. Wait, is that AB or AR? Jesus. It's not making noise though. I feel like it could be a lot scarier if it was making some horrible noise. Reset? Okay, we'll do a soft reset. Oh! That was the... Pepe? That's a Pepe Ara BB? What's happening? Okay, so I think this is a phenomenon called cartridge tilting, which can happen on any cartridge-based medium. But this is really funny. How it just straight up says PP Ara BB. Let me get the camera to focus more. Okay, one more soft reset. Yes, that scary thing we see is the curtain coming up on the play. Pepe RRBB. Alright. Let's make sure it's really in there. Oh. But wait, this should be playable, right? 1-9 as 2-8 game. Let's go. Let's go. The Famicom works. Wow. I'm calling that working, but goddamn. That's quite something. That's quite something, all right. the coin, I could stand on the coins. Oh, this is so weird. Test another game just to make sure. No, this definitely confirms the Famicom is working. This is like a... I know this can happen with cartridges. We'll try one more time. There it is. 4th, 5th, 6th times the charm. Super Mario Bros. 3. Let's go. Oh, it looks great. There we go. It's beautiful. Now this is the classic Mario. Okay, so weird opinion. I actually like Mario 3 slightly better than Super Mario World. I don't know if that's an uncommon opinion or if it's controversial, but that's the truth. Okay, well, that was a very different stream from what we normally do. I think that is Well, I guess we could come back and look at some of the other stuff another day. But that was fun. That was fun. That was cool. Like I said, we're kind of cutting this one prematurely just because my back hurts so bad. Hey, if you watched this far, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Releasing a new video soon. Probably Sunday or Monday. Yeah, got nothing else for now. That was fun. I hope you guys had fun. I'm excited that all my stuff actually works. That's a huge W. Nice blast from the past. Yeah. It really was a blast from the past. Japan was cool, guys. I'll probably make a whole video about it, but yeah, I think that's all for now. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy, because the end is nigh. And if it's easy, take it twice. Doom Profit out for now.